Happy Sunday, everyone. This might not be going up on a Sunday, but it's a Sunday currently when I'm recording. So we are just up and getting ready for church. It is about 11:15. Our service starts at 11:30, so Will's just finishing up upstairs. He got home from work and took a shower. I got out of the shower and kind of blow dried my hair most of the way through. The kids are eating some breakfast, and I just made myself a chai tea latte to take with me to church. So that's what I've got going on over here. Gotta take my meds this morning. I'm probably gonna grab a banana, and then we will be heading out the door. We have a few errands to run on our way home from church. Just quick ones that are kind of on the way. We need to get gas, and I need to stop at the P.O. box and check that. And then there was one other thing, I think. Ooh, who's at our door? Marco's at our door. All right, go answer the door. Tell him we're getting ready to leave for church. But I just want to say good morning, and we will be seeing you throughout the day again. We are now home from church. It's 4 o'clock. I don't know where the afternoon went. We went to church. We ended up talking with friends just in the lobby for a while. Decided to go out to, it wouldn't even be brunch at that point, a very late lunch. We went to Bob Evans and ate and talked some more. And then just drove home, which took about a half hour, and now I need to get something in the crock pot. I'm gonna just throw in some frozen meatballs and pasta sauce and frozen peppers and onions in the crock pot so that they have something to eat later tonight. They won't be super hungry because, again, it's already 4 and we just ate a big heavy meal. That way they have something, because I am actually going to my friend's house for it's called IF Table, which is part of a bigger program called IF Gathering. And it's kind of like, it's not really a Bible study, but it's like a fellowship sort of thing where you gather together, women gather, share a meal, and share about, share about Christ, basically. And there's certain questions that we talk about each time, and it's, again, once a month. So my friend Lauren hosts that. So I'm gonna be going to that. I have an hour before I have to leave for that. So that's where we stand on that. The kids are outside playing. Will is gonna take a little nap. Are you going back out? Yeah, I'm getting back. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw that food in the crock pot because it only takes a few hours to heat up. So by the time they're hungry again, it'll be ready. And then I'm out the door in an hour. So you know how when you tell your kids not to do something because there's probably going to be consequences, then they do it anyway? We just had that moment. The neighbors have been playing with umbrellas and playing some sort of game. And so Jackson took my umbrella out, and I told him, I would rather you not play with that because it's going to break. And he just came in, and guess what happened? It broke. It's the only umbrella I have, and it's supposed to start raining all this week. I love him. I do. Jackson's going to fill the bird feeder. Go ahead and take the cup and the plate out of there. That's for filling. That was for our old one. I'll really just pour it in. So hold it right here with one hand. There you go. Oh, careful. Nice. Alright, is it almost? Nope, we can probably still fill it one more time. And then the lid gets twisted on. Do you know how to do it, Tyler? Yes. And then Jackson, you can use the cup to put a few scoops in the other bird feeder that's hanging up. And then our birdies will have food again. Big helper. High five. Nooks. Thank you, sir. I've got meatballs in the crock pot for dinner with pasta sauce, and then it's got peppers and onions. And if you don't want those, you can pick around them, but they're yummy. And then corn and mandarin oranges. Sound okay? I'm leaving here in about 45 minutes to go to Miss Lauren's house.
Can you take me with you?
No. Nope. It's a girls thing. They're going somewhere with their dad anyway. If you see this Sensationals pumpkin cream and marshmallow anywhere, try it. I got it from Walmart. Last year, I think a friend sent me some, one of you. I apologize for not remembering who. But because I couldn't get any, they were like, you have to try it. And we have been able to find it this year, and I need to get more because I only have 2 squares left. But I just put a square in my wax warmer, and I'm excited for it because it's one of my favorites. Hi friends, I am back. I feel like I probably haven't vlogged much today. I haven't really been home. So last we talked, I was getting ready to go to not even small group. I keep thinking it's Wednesday because it's the same group of friends with a few others mingled in. Went to If Table and had a wonderful evening with friends and just some very deep and conversations with good people. And I just got home. It's almost 11 p.m. so I've been gone all afternoon. And my husband is asleep already because he has to work tomorrow. So I need to talk, once it's not so noisy in here, I need to try and remember to talk about what my plans are for November and December because of the lack of time together with Will. But right now the kids have the TV on and I have the air fryer on. I'm kind of cleaning up the kitchen. Jackson was hungry, so he wants a hot dog. Yes, it's almost 11 p.m. They always wait up for me. They want to make sure I get home safely. Alice wants a salad, so I'm going to make that. But then I'm going to try and remember to chat with you a little bit about what's happening with my husband and I just not seeing each other much. We're like on opposite schedules basically, and it's been a bit of a stretch of time where that's been ongoing. And it's not like hitting hard, it's not causing like problems. We just really miss each other because we still really like each other. And so the kids are missing him, but I'll get into that more in a minute. I'm gonna get this cleaned up a little bit and then we'll just have a chat. All right, the kids are eating their whatever meal of the day and then getting ready for bed because it's 11 o'clock. Excuse me. Goodness, yeah, they ate dinner and I asked them, I brought home brownies from my friend and they're like, yeah, we want food again. So Jack, don't put your arm in your ketchup. Did you get any on there?
No.
Okay. So, like I was saying, I've kind of mentioned in passing that I haven't seen Will much recently, and part of that is the fact that, well, most of it is the fact that I have been so busy in the evenings this month between kids' activities, my personal activities, and so that's something that's new to us in the past few months where we have more things going on in the evenings, because before when he would work a lot, even if he was working 7 days a week, we still had our evenings together. And the fact now that the kids and I have been active so much in the homeschool stuff, and I have my Bible study, and we have, you know, the monthly thing like I did tonight, and just play dates and field trips and whatever the case may be. Every Monday, Jackson has Cub Scouts, so we're together for that kind of, but it's at, you know, a kids event. Tuesdays, I take Alice to American Heritage Girls in the evening, so we're gone from about 5:20 until 8 p.m. and by the time I get home, he's getting, you know, he has work the next day. Typically he has Mondays and Tuesdays off, but his days off are days that the kids have activities in the evening. So even then, like a portion of his days off are taken with outside stuff. And so I have something every single day through the end of October. Just to give you an idea. So today is Sunday, October 24th. You'll probably see this towards the end of October or early November, because I'm about a week behind, stuff like that. Okay, so tonight I had my church thing. We saw each other at church, we went out to brunch, we came home, he fell asleep on the couch. I did some stuff for an hour and then I left, and then he went to bed and I got home and he's already asleep. So I saw him basically at church and at brunch. Tomorrow he has work, we have Cub Scouts in the evening. Tuesday, he is off, and we actually are going to the pumpkin patch as a homeschool field trip that I planned. So there are going to be other families and friends there, but he gets to go to that, and he really loves going to the pumpkin patch with us each year. We were going to do a weekend because they have a few different activities on weekends, like weekends only, but a friend said that she went on a weekend and it was insanely crowded and busy, like could barely move through the crowds. Just not my cup of tea. So I figured if I planned a pumpkin patch play date with homeschool friends, so the kids had friends to play with on the playground and stuff, and the parents could kind of chill up and talk. If I planned it on a day that he would hopefully have off, then he gets to go and we don't have to deal with the crowds. So he is going to that on Tuesday with us, and then Alice and I have American Heritage Girls in the evening. Wednesday he works, and then I have small group in the evening. Thursday he works, kids have dentist appointments in the afternoon, and then I have book club in the evening. Friday he works, and then Alice has a birthday party in the evening, so we're actually going to be able to spend some time together Friday night with just Jackson, and then our friend Lauren and Jeff, their daughter's going to the same birthday party as Alice. So we'll drop the girls off there, and then the boys and the parents we're gonna do something, I just don't know what. Saturday he works. Saturday is going to be insane. So Saturday is the 30th. This is Halloween weekend we're talking about. Saturday he works. Saturdays can be kind of long for him too. Jackson and Alice have a birthday party at noon at one location. So location A at 12. They're both invited. It was a friend that they went to. It's technically one of Jackson's classmates that he went to school with when they were in public school, but this boy's little sister was in Alice's class and they're friends. So the boys are friends, the girls are friends. So they invited both kids. We haven't seen them in a long time, basically since we started homeschooling. So they still play online together and stuff, and they still talk, but it's gonna be fun for them to get together. So noon, location A. 1 p.m., I'm gonna have to leave that with Alice, take her to a birthday party at location B, which is like a mile away, not even, it's like across the street at a park. She has a birthday party for a girl from American Heritage Girls. And then and Will's not gonna be with me, so I have to figure out which location I could leave my child temporarily while I go back and get the other one or sit with the other one. I'm probably gonna leave Alice here if it's okay with the mom, because the mom is her American Heritage Girls leader. So I trust her with her. If it's busy and chaotic, I don't wanna do that. So I'm gonna have to juggle that. When that is over, take both kids, we go home. We pick up Will, because then at 5 p.m., back around the same location as location A and B, there's a third location called our church. We have a huge event at the church from 5 to 8 for Halloween. So basically I'm running back and forth, juggling 2 birthday parties occurring around the same time, going home, which is across town, to pick up my husband when he's out of work, coming back to the same location, ABC over here. That's Saturday. It's going to be fun, but so much. Sunday is Halloween. Will works. He works early because it's a Sunday, so he will work like basically a 3rd shift. We will go to church in the morning, like late morning, and then we have trick-or-treating that night when we're having friends come with us. So that is the rest of our October. So it's a lot. And he's been working, when I say like he works, he's been working, let's see, this week he worked 62 hours. The week before that he worked 72. The week before that he worked 71. So between his putting in all those hours, then I'm gone in the evenings, basically we're just crossing paths and sleeping in the same bed. Some nights I'm awake until he gets up for work at 3 o'clock, because I'm a night owl, like a really late night owl. And I have insomnia issues, so some nights I'll be awake when he wakes up for work, and so we'll talk, or I'll go upstairs when I know his alarm's going off, and we'll like lay in bed and talk and just kind of catch up. But it's been rough, y'all. That's why you haven't seen him much in the vlogs. We did Vlogtober, meaning I'm picking up the camera pretty much every day, and he's not been in many of them, so that would be why. So I was telling my friends tonight, kind of explain this to them, like, it's been a lot. It's not been bad things, it's just been a huge change, and I need to say no to some things in November and December, because as we're entering the holiday season, there's going to be more things also, because people are inviting people to do things, and cookie exchanges, and gift exchanges, and play dates, and whatever the case may be. So we already have a lot of stuff on our calendar for November and December. Not a lot, not like October. October was insane. This was the busiest month I've ever had. Ever, like in regards to like family life. We are homebodies, so this is all very new to us, but we've enjoyed it and it's given us a lot of experiences. We've had a ton of school field trips with the kids. We've done the reptile zoo, the Kentucky Reptile Zoo. We've done the cheese tour recently. Where else did we go? Shaker Village. We did, I know there's more. I feel like the Fort Boonesboro reenactment. So there's been a lot of fun field trips. The orchard we're gonna be doing, that's more of a play date than a field trip, but oh my goodness, it's just been so much. Just take a deep breath. I just have to remind myself of that. My anxiety is flaring at moments. So in November, we are going to try and slow it down a bit. Jackson turns 10 in November. He kind of had a slight little crisis when we talked about that the other day, and he was just like, I don't want to turn 10. Do you want to come talk about that? You don't have to. He's sitting right over here. Kind of. You don't have to. I don't want to embarrass you or anything, but basically we were just straightening up the room that he's going to be moving into, which is it was our office, but we told him sometime between his birthday and Christmas we'll get him moved over into there. That way the kids will each have their own rooms. It's time. He's turning 10. Alice is going to be 9 in May. And they love sharing a room together, and we haven't had like any privacy issues. Like they get dressed in the bathroom with the doors closed and all that. And they've shared a room since we've lived here. So Alice was, how old was Alice when we moved here? 2015. She was 2 and Jackson was 3. So they've shared a room. And they shared a room back in Michigan because we only had a 2-bedroom apartment. They shared a room their entire lives. They're 18 months apart. And so it's going to be a big change for them. And he was like, what if I miss her? Like, what if I don't want to be alone? I said, there's still a bunk bed in that room. You just go crawl in the top bunk and go to sleep. So that's going to be a big change. And I think it was kind of hitting him all at once. And he was a little emotional about it, huh? He's not listening to me. Anything else you want to add to that? You don't have to say it on camera. You don't have to come to the camera, but it's just a big deal, huh?
Yeah, I just don't want to get older.
He doesn't want to get older. He wants to stay his mom's little baby, he said. My sweet boy. So that's in November. His birthday's mid-November. We have a possible trip to visit my mom at some point. December, we have a visit to Will's family and my family. So we're going to do some traveling both months, which is pretty common around the holidays for us. We want to be home in our house here in Kentucky for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we're trying to figure out when we're going to be traveling for Christmas with both families. So that's been kind of a situation. And what else? What else is in November? Just a few play dates and stuff. So I'm going to try and keep it. We'll still have Monday night scouts, Tuesday night AHG, Wednesday night small group. But I'm going to try and limit other evening activities so that I can see Will more. And ultimately our goal and what we're praying for is that he would get weekends off so that he is home on weekends, unless they call him into work, which he does work a lot of extra days, obviously. But he'd be home on weekends, which would be ideal. Now that the kids are getting older, it's just easier. It would be easier to have him home on weekends and working Monday through Friday. So that's my chat on that. That was 11 minutes of catching you up on my life, and I was afraid this video was going to be short. So on that note, I'm actually going to close this out. You've seen enough of my face today, and I will go ahead and see you tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. We have school tomorrow, kiddos. We kind of had a lazy week last week. It was the week coming back from a week off. We started strong Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we hit Thursday and Friday, and it was like, meh. It was me, more, just as much as the kids, but hopefully we head into this week with motivation and fervor to get through it. So thanks for coming along with my babble tonight. Drop a comment, share some love. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. We're getting closer to 50,000 subscribers, and we would love to have you as part of our YouTube family. Until tomorrow, we will see you later. Bye.